Well, like I said, we got to see what happens Saturday.
Right.
Depending on what happens Saturday, because for all we know, Saturday could be a stinker. Hey, we don't know. This boxing, we don't fucking know. It has the recipe to be the best fight in America. I know it's gonna be the best fight in America, but for all we know, it could be a stinker. So we got to give the benefit of the doubt. Let the Crawford fight happen, and then we'll make that decision about the number one fight in the world.
Well, so let me ask, I've asked this. What are the odds that Saturday could be so technical it's almost a little boring?
No, no,
No.
no. You got action fighters. That motherfucker Crawford, he want blood.
Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
well, he want blood. You want to see where he fight? He want
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah. So does Spence.
And no. Hold on. Spencer's got something to prove to the world. He has
Oh,
something
okay.
to prove. This is not a game. Tina, what's up?
So you think Spence is more trying to prove and Crawford is
They
more out for blood?
they're both trying to prove. They're both trying to Alpha Blood and trying to prove is the same shit.
And
Yeah.
now remind me, who, if you had to choose, you have to choose one, right? There's a gun to your head. Who do you choose?
Weigh in.
Uh, the weigh-in, that's right.
I'll
And what
say,
what
please
do
don't shoot. Wait till the weigh in.
you, and what do you see generally in weigh-ins from fighters? What does that determine for you? What's it show you?
So as a fighter, I'm looking for something totally different than what the public is looking for. As a fighter, I'm looking for, you know, hydration. How did he make the weight? Did he make the weight comfortably? Do he look sucked up, or do he look replenished already? Like, did he look like it was a piece of cake? How does is his muscles plumped, or they just, you know what I'm saying? Just the end look good. See, it's two kind of muscles. You got those plump, popped out muscles, and you got those muscles that just borderline on the border with the little silhouettes of the
Right.
knots.
I
You know what I'm
feel,
saying?
I
But
feel you.
then you got the one that's really bulging out. You're like, oh, the difference in the work. So me as a fighter, I want to see that, because that is a part of the training that you can't fake. You can't make that up. You can't go, yo, let me order 14 abs. Let me order 14 abs and some back muscles. You can't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't get that. And
So,
a side of calves too. Don't forget the leg work. You know what I'm saying? So, you
so,
know, I
so
mean,
what about do you look at anything in terms of the stare downs and the way they look in terms of their expressions and all that?
um, look down, stare down. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Men gonna be men. Men gonna be men. Men gonna be men. So sometimes I seen guys win the stare down that didn't win the fight. That
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean because he wins the stare down that he's gonna win the fight. No, that doesn't mean that. Sometimes some guys are not computational with that. They're like, I ain't gonna look at you, I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't wanna look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference. And then some guys are, you know what I mean? They more, you know what I'm saying? More physical, mano to mano. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. Some guys like, nah, I ain't gotta do that.
I,
Don't worry.
I was like that. I wasn't into all that staring shit. It's like we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
No, I was the stare down, talk shit in your face. But I really was with the shit though. But I was, that was enjoying to me. What? Touch me. Like when I was younger, I was that kid. Like, touch me. Let your shoulder touch mine. Let your shoulder. I'm telling you, if your shoulder touch mine, I told you don't let your shoulder. I was that kid, yeah. I'm telling you, don't let your shoulder touch mine, yo. I'm telling you.
And then you got suspended for a year.
For a year, yeah, 100%. No, that
Oh,
was in boxing. That was in boxing. I'm talking about this is cold.
oh, I feel you.
It was suspicious always. There was always a suspicion going on. Oh man.
Um, who do you think between Spence and Crawford has the better boxing ability?
Good question. I think the better boxing ability goes to both gentlemen. There is no boxer I think that there's one have. I don't think all around the board one do nothing better than the other one does. I don't think they both in this type of fight right now. They both already showed me the possessions of the ability to pull off greatness on both sides, and I know what kind of shape they're coming in. So I'm only expecting A plus plus. This is triple A shit right here. Triple A shit. This ain't no. He's gonna trip up in the third round. None of that bullshit. This is triple A boxing. You know what I mean? So
The majority of people I talk to think that Spence hits way harder. What do you think?
Crawford Crawford knocked out more guys in the
He
weight class.
has. Crawford has more knockouts than Spence has total fights.
So what I'm telling y'all, how can you say that?
For some
But
reason, that's what
but
people think.
Spence is a fucking dog. We know Spence to break shit up. We don't know nothing else. He's never shown us anything else. So for anything to pass a judgment to say that Spence or Crawford did this good or did that good, and they don't really know, then they just pass the bullshit judgment. That's it. They
Right.
pass them, but not bullshit judgment. Excuse me, bias.
Right.
Bias judgment.
So, what about, and this is a big one because both guys aren't really known for their defense. I mean, they have defense, but who has the better defense?
It's crazy because me and Mill City was talking about this earlier. We were talking about this. The better defense. See, they both got two different kind of defense. You know, Crawford got a good, a good head movement defense, and Spence got them hands up, you know what I'm saying, the guards. So in that area, they both don't get hit like that. So I would have to say both gentlemen. You know what I'm saying?
So you
So
don't really give an edge to either guy.
hold hold on. I'm on. I'll call you back, okay? That's the boss. All right, good. Go ahead. I'm ready.
You hear? All right. I was gonna
Yeah.
say that you don't really give either guy an edge in any
No.
department.
No, I don't. I think it's 50-50. 50. And this is why, like, I've been saying this from day one. I'm really like, there's nobody behind the scenes or anything that has a different opinion about it. They should know, like I really believe that it's a 50-50 fight. And at the weigh-in is, I want to see my little philosophy of what I believe in, then that's where I would take
Okay.
it.
How about this? Prime Zab Judah. Prime.
Yeah.
Do you fight both these guys, right? Different nights, obviously. Do you approach both of them in a different way, or do you fight them the same way?
No, everything you got to fight them two different styles, but they're two different styles.
Okay. What would be the differances that you would make to beat each guy?
Well, number one, Earl is a more taller, rangier guy that's going to be coming forward from the outside with long range punches. So I would have to make a miss and get inside and hit him with, you know what I'm saying, and break him down. And Crawford, Crawford is going to come and be more on the inside, So I would try to, me and Crawford would be a chess match and turn into a good boxing match. And the same thing with Earl. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of respect for both gentlemen. I think they both have triple A boxing ability.
Do you think either of them would be harder for you to have fought in your prime than the other one?
I know what you're trying to get out of me, and
No, no,
nah,
I'm actually
nah,
asking. I'm
no,
actually
no, no. I mean, see, you gotta remember the kind of fighter you're talking to. You're talking to Zab Judah. There's no fighter that could beat me. You know what I'm saying? There's no fighter that can beat me. I don't. That was never my. I never had that in my. I can never just settle in my brain to go, oh, that fighter right there will beat
Oh,
me.
no,
No,
I don't
no.
think that. I'm just
Yeah,
curious if one of
I would
them
never.
would have been easier for you than another. You know what I mean?
No, no. I mean, I never even thought about comparing myself to fight those guys because we were such, you know, different eras of boxing. When
Well,
I watched those guys from a boxing fan standpoint. I'm like, yo, them was my guys. Them is like they both know their self. That fuck with us. No, like we don't give a fuck what people try to say. Try to make them say he fuck with us. They both
so
know that. So
right. Now, I know I've asked you about this before, but like, the whole switch hitting thing,
yeah,
do you think that's going to play a big part or a part at all in this fight?
yeah, of course it could throw guys off. Every in this fight, you got to be on your on the you got to be on your A game. You got to be on your A game. If you're not on your A game, you're gonna get thrown off. You know what I'm saying? So the switching, yeah, it throws fighters off. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Crawford will be the one that does this. Well, they both switch. They both switch hitters. They might come in there and switch. Oh, motherfucking night! This might be the best cha-cha dance that we could put some music to this shit. They be going left and right, and This might be a good one. This might be a good one.
Yeah, and I'm curious.
Wow.
I'm curious which stance Bud is going to stay with more in that fight.
He's known to come out right-handed. But he's known when he psychologically breaks down the fighter, he turns left-handed. And we've seen that when he does turn left-handed, he figured them out.
Right, but do you think that still holds true for a natural left-hander that he's fighting? Because it's usually against orthodox, right, that he does that.
That's what makes this fight so good, bro. That's what makes this fight so good.
I
Love
know,
it.
I
My
know,
God,
man.
Phil. What's up, Phil?
I know, man. And um, I I don't think I personally don't think that there's going to be a knockout either way.
40 Lux. What's up? You don't think so? No, I
I
don't
don't
think a knockout will happen.
I don't
I
think
think both of
anybody's
these fighters.
knocking him.
I think both of these fighters are up for a legendary night. I think they both understand the assignment that Saturday night possesses. I believe that. I believe that. I've been watching the interviews. Believe it or not, I watch everything they done. I watch everything they done. I watch everything Showtime done. Showtime done a great job with giving out the good content and interviews and everything. Showtime put together a great performance. Big shout out to Steven Espinoza. He's the dopest and the greatest at what he do.
When
You know what I mean? And
when you fought, were they doing the 24/7s and all that stuff?
yeah.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
was like right at the beginning of that. That was us. We was the beginning of that. It was the beginning guys of that.
and
Yep.
that's
So
great, right?
it wasn't perfected. Like we didn't have it wasn't perfected like it is now. Like it is like with the guy in the back with the good voice and all. We didn't have they was just putting together something.
Right, right. I mean, it's crazy because even though we're all interested to watch, Spence and Crawford fight, everybody's also has boots. He's waiting right in the cut,
Yeah,
waiting,
yeah, yeah.
patiently waiting.
Boots, Thurman, a lot of these guys. It's a whole slew of them. It's a whole slew of those guys just waiting in the cut to figure out what's going to happen Saturday night. Saturday night, let's be real tonight. It's been an expectation for so long that it's rightfully to say that it's been holding up the sports. I mean, holding the sport up to align the greats right now. Once Saturday night fights happen, then we can start aligning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of pound for
And
pound
you know
greats.
what's crazy? Like you and I talked about this. What was it today? Yes, I forget. Yesterday, I think I talked to you. But even though this fight is so huge, it's not selling that well in terms of tickets. Isn't
But
that crazy?
I don't know what the selling point is going on right now. I'm not involved in that part, but I'm pretty sure, man. By the end of the night, by the time that bell go motherfucking ding, every seat is gonna be full in that
I mean,
building. I promise you.
heard I heard that they had to lower ticket prices. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I heard that from a
Well,
couple different people.
that's actually good because we going to New York. I mean, we going to Las Vegas with a bunch. I got a bunch of friends coming, so we need the ticket prices to go down so that we can come down. Come down to the floor. You know what I'm saying?